I had to go pick my car up. I had to pick up a truck this morning, leave my car there, but I'm gonna keep the truck for a couple of days, so I wanted to get my car back. Just kind of thinking about people, man. It doesn't make sense to me, and I don't guess it should, but like I want to make sense of it as far as like how people can sit around. Like I don't understand. Like how can you sit around and waste time? And I know I've come to the realization that I think I'm like a grindaholic or something like that. Like I do. I really think I'm a workaholic, because just the other day, I hadn't scheduled anything. I mean, purposely didn't schedule anything. I pushed everything to the back end of the week, but like it's like I knew I needed to be doing something, because I hadn't reached my goals yet. Like I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve. You know what I mean? I got a headache. My stomach started to hurt. Like I felt it. I felt emotional. Like I'm not, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like you're not grinding. You're not hustling. You're not chasing what you want. You're sitting still. You ain't got nothing scheduled. What are you doing? Like I was beating myself up all day, and I'm just sitting here thinking, how do people sit and not do nothing? How do you do that? Like if you're watching this video and that's what you do a lot, like play, like I played video games one night. That was actually really fun. I don't know how I disconnected from my grind mentality to actually sit and enjoy it, but like people do that all the time. How do you do that? Like how do you sit and play video games all the time? How do you enjoy your weekends? Like how can you say, Friday, no more work, Saturday and Sunday, I'm not doing nothing? How? I can't make sense of it. I can't make sense of it. And like just the other day, did I realize, man, I got to figure out a way to separate from the grind at least once a week. Once a week. I'm going to have to. I got to figure out a way. Because for me to sit around and get a headache and like get upset stomach just because I'm sitting around and not chasing what I want, I don't know, is it really a problem? Or is it just my ambition? Should everybody have that issue? I don't know. And I'm just being real with y'all, man. Like I got emotional. There were times where I sat there and I could have ripped the porch apart or ripped the door off of my car. Like I was eager. I needed to grind. And I didn't have anything really that I could do that day. Everybody else was on vacation. So how do you sit still knowing you're not where you want to be? I just, like I said, I can't make sense of it. And that's a me thing, I hadn't always been that way. There were times where I really enjoyed my weekends. And then like I reconditioned my mind to beat myself up every time I sit still. Now, like I said, I'm trying to figure out a way to take a break at least once a week and do something that I love doing. I just hadn't figured it out yet. Well, I figured it out. I just hadn't pulled the trigger on it yet, more or less. But it can be miserable, to feel like you gotta work your ass off all the time or you're failing. And that's really how I feel sometimes, man. And like I said, I'm just being honest with you guys, because I know there has to be more than just me grinding in Person County. Still doesn't change my mind about want more, do more. I want more, so I'm going to do more than anybody else. You know what I mean? And I encourage you to get your ass up. Like it's a joke. It's a hashtag that I use because, it's just something that I've said before. But seriously, man, you don't get to do this twice. After you check out and this life is over. Everything that you didn't do will never get done. Because everyone's given a specific gift and a specific purpose on this earth. Everybody. And if you don't fulfill that purpose, it dies with you. No one else gets it. Like how can you live your life knowing that you're sleeping or just wasting a gift that was given to you and only you to make you extremely happy, number one, and extremely financially free. I was going to say extremely rich, but I think it's just financially free. It'll make you extremely happy, and it'll serve your family just the same. I don't understand how you can sit around. Like, I mean, I know it's just Saturday and Sunday, but add those up. 2 days out of a 7-day week over a lifespan is a lot of time wasted. And some people look forward to those 2 days to do nothing. Not trying to find their gifts. And I'm not talking to everybody. You know what I mean? Some people, you work hard during the week. I'm not saying you don't deserve a weekend. I'm not saying that. But the people who sit around and drink and smoke and eat for like the majority of a day, and then complain, and then have the audacity to complain about what? You need to look in the mirror and complain at that person, because that's who's sitting around and not doing nothing. Let me go get some work done, man. I had to get that off my chest, though. It's been a while. What's up, everybody?